When you go on Craigslist, you just know you gotta have pepper spray wherever you go. I wasn't sure.
Did you bring pepper spray?
Possibly.
That's a yeah.
I might have you.
She might have a knife.
If you could get that out, we might want that for the show.
Possibly.
Did you really bring pepper spray?
Nah, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I might have a razor blade.
What if
we're?
You don't know. What if we're David and I are part of a hate group and we're out to kill?
You know what? I looked around for signs when I came in. You know, you look all right. The black light scared me walking up into here. I'm not gonna front. I was like, oh man, he's gonna push me in there. Yeah. I'm never gonna come out. And I sent this address to about
David
8 of my friends.
With 3 white people and a Spanish girl outside. I'm gonna kill this woman.
You know what? I came in and I was like,
yeah, we do. There's a party of people right outside the studio here, and but David, with what you're going through, I know. Should I make the announcement again on the show about if anybody's seen anything or? I'm trying to be, because we look. I'll be honest. Okay. We get into it. We talk about a lot of stuff on this show. But lately, because of certain events in our lives, we're trying to be a little bit more cautious, okay. A little, yeah. So, Dave, I think it might be good because there's people out there all across, not just the country but the world that listen to this. So if they've seen something, they could. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you, man. It's always up to you.
Not right now. I'm not feeling it right now. So.
All right, I tell you what, I'll do the announcement later in the show, like second half maybe. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Or maybe before the second half.
We need to get into it.
We need to get into it so we're feeling the vibe and everything. Yeah. All right, cool. So I think we're good to go. It looks like. All right, so the producer's telling me we are live. We are good. We are on. And I'm going to hit the audio recording here, and we're just going to do a quick sound check before we go in. So check 1 2 1 2 3. This is Jesse. Check 1 2 1 2 3. David, why don't you go ahead and hit me with it?
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
All right, and do it one more time for me. Let's get that show energy in there.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
There we go. And JJ Mattise.
Check it in. Queens took 4 trains to get here.
Hell yeah.
Check.
What part of Queens?
Forest Hills.
Forest Hills.
Gangster. I live in a building called The Birch.
Ooh.
Which is named after a tree.
Oh, is that what?
Yep.
All right. Let's do this if you're ready. I think I'm ready, and I think we're good to go. David, you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Let's make this happen. All right. Well, maybe not so much clapping right into the microphone. All right, here we go. And on tonight's show, we are auditioning David's spot for our new co-host. We've got a girl here named JJ Mattise, and we will get to know her. We'll talk about her life and what she does, all that and a lot more tonight. Let's go bully the internet. This is Pod Awful.
Pod Awful sucks.
Makes that worse. Government needs, they won't let you fly. Quench your thirst.
You know what? You're not funny. I want to really kick your ass.
This is Pod Awful. I'm your host, Jesse P.S. You can friend me on Facebook, facebook.com/Jesse P.S. Facebook.com/Jesse P.S. Of course, our co-host with the Mo-host, Mr. David Ray Martinez is over there. David.
With the what?
I don't know.
I thought you almost was going to call me Moist.
Yes. David, our co-host who is moist.
He does look like he moisturizes.
David, we're what, 3 episodes away from your big departure, I think.
Yeah,
two or 3
retire
episodes.
from this bitch.
Yeah, we'll call it your retirement.
Fucks this shit.
That sounds a lot nicer. We'll call this your retirement party.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
I'm getting too old for this.
Is it awkward for you because your possible replacement is here? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show for the first time, JJ Mattise. JJ Mattise, welcome to the show.
Why, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
thank you for coming for the big audition. Basically, what's happening is we're part of this podcast network. It's called Madcast Media, and the producers tell me we need somebody new in David's seat. They don't trust me alone, I guess, with the reins. I guess that's the case. So you are here tonight. They said let's do a dry run. Stephanie, the producer, told me let's do a dry run. So I said,
you don't like it dry.
Ooh boy. Can you say that one more time for me, but a little slower?
I usually don't like it dry.
Hell yeah.
All
right, y'all listening to that out there?
On a Sunday
JJ
night.
Mattise don't like it dry.
I don't like my chicken dry either.
Is that what we were talking about?
Nothing. I mean,
nothing.
You just had to bring up chicken, though, David.
I'm hungry.
You're right.
I'm hungry.
You're right.
I went to chicken.
So
dry chicken is the worst.
Here's the thing: we're gonna get to know JJ tonight on the show, and if it all works out, and if the producers tell me it's a good match, then JJ could be in that permanent spot over there in David's seat. So JJ, let's get to know you a little bit. I was sent some info through our producer Stephanie, but why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? All lies?
It's all lies.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself first?
Well, first, I hail from Queens.
Hell
you
yeah.
know, Queens, straight up. Born and raised.
The boogie down Queens.
I mean, you know what? We don't have nothing cool like that. Queens doesn't sound tough. Like,
yeah, you guys aren't tough.
it's like Queens, like, you know.
Queens, buy
Yeah.
some cargo shorts
Yeah,
here.
definitely. Yeah, lots of gaps, lots of Old Navy.
So
born
what
and
do you
raised.
do? What brought you in? What made you go, you know what I need to do? I need to be the co-host of a radio program.
So it was so I was on Craigslist, and it was in between applying to be an escort for $2,000 a week, or let's go and try out for a podcast. Like, and I applied here because I don't want to sell my body yet. Not
Have
yet.
you ever sold your body, and would you ever actually? And that's a real question.
You know what? Not willingly, but
So you're saying if you were forced into the prostitution game,
Nah.
eventually you'd give up your body to it.
You know what? You know what happened? He let me order surf and turf. So I was like, you know what?
When they take you to Red Lobster,
Right? It was.
changes
You know what?
everything.
It was City Island.
It's the Cheddar Bay biscuits.
It's them biscuits though. Biscuits for everybody. But the surf and the turf.
Hold on. Where on City Island?
The first restaurant with the valet parking, not the end with the Sammy's Fish Box. The first.
New York stuff alert.
Sammy's Fish Box is pretty good.
So JJ, and you do, according to my notes here, you do stand-up comedy.
Yes, I do.
You've got a YouTube channel. You got where can people follow you online?
They could follow me on Twitter at jmatisse87. Yes, that is.
I thought it was
my
JJ Mattise.
I don't know. Like Twitter messed me up. Twitter just like
Because
handed
you're telling
it to
me JJ Mattise is all one.
It's
name.
all one thing.
You don't have a last name, or is that your last name? And you don't
Oh,
have
that's
a
not
first
my real name. Oh, never. I owe too many school loans to use my real name.
Okay, so you're hiding out from people.
Hell yeah.
All right, understood.
Sally Mae called my grandma.
We don't get to know your government.
Not
All right.
yet.
All right, understandable. I mean, David doesn't use his real name either.
Oh, really?
But for totally different reasons.
Okay. No problem,
Which
David.
we'll talk about later in the show.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. We do have your YouTube here, and what we do on the show a lot of times is we do man on the street segments, which are one of my favorite things to do. David used to be the guy helping me with that. So whoever we bring onto the show has got to be able to pull off some man on the street stuff. And we saw the producer Stephanie sent me some of your work here, and we saw you've got some man on the street segments you did on YouTube. So could we check those out?
You
Would
can check
mind?
out my woman.
Woman on the street,
On
of
the
course.
streets.
Excuse me,
No,
man
it's-
or woman.
It's cool. I'll let you know when I'm transitioning.
So, do you believe in transgenderism? What is your opinion on that?
Okay, so ask that question. Do I believe in it?
Yeah. Do you believe it's real?
If you really want to trade in your lady parts for a really small penis, then I believe you.
Okay.
Because
What about the other way around? What if a guy's got a ding dong, he wants a wee wing?
If he wants to make it a belly button, be my guest. Go ahead.
Is that what they do? They turn it into a belly
They
button?
kind of turn it. They kind of push it in.
Would you ever lay down with a trans person?
You know what? Oddly, this is the second time I've been asked this question
Today?
It's weird.
Wow.
Maybe it's just Sunday.
Strange. They asked you that at church today?
Yeah, at my job, it just came up.
okay.
You know.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe I have to just. I don't think so. I can't.
Wow.
I can't.
Now I'm transgender.
You know what? You know what? You know what? But if you got a small little thing in your pants, I don't think
I used to be
work.
female. I do have a
Right?
small penis because, like you said, what they do is they take your clitoris and they turn it into the head of the penis, so there's still
Right.
sensitivity there.
Okay.
And so unfortunately, I asked, when you want to be a guy, you want to be a guy.
Yeah.
So I asked for the biggest thing they could give me, and apparently this is it. But
That was it?
you can buy a special pump so that you can experience erections.
I don't know about pumps.
But you either have to have it installed into the fake scrotum, or you have to have like you've seen like a colostomy bag.
I have seen that.
It's like having one of those on the side,
Right.
But you'd have to sit there and pump it up like
Oh.
like the old tennis shoes, the pumps.
I don't know how sexy that's gonna be, looking like you're gonna take your blood pressure.
Girl.
Right?
I'm not kidding about
Pump
this.
I'ma
it
get you.
up. I don't.
David knows this. When I went to the clinic about this.
Wow.
I'm not saying you know it personally.
Yeah, thank God.
David's a guy, but
Uh-huh.
I was born female.
Right.
And I'm still trying. I'm still on the E. They call it the estrogen, or the hormones, and sorry, not the estrogen, the testosterone, and that's why I still can't really do the facial hair thing so much. This is all.
You have a lovely head of hair, I must say.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I
Lovely.
wanted to keep the hair. That's the one part I liked
That's
about
it.
being a lady.
Uh-huh.
I have to strap these babies
Right.
down,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can't do any of this.
None of that.
So that's the one thing. And the thing I was looking forward to more than anything, Dave will tell you this, because I talk to him about it all the time, is growing a beard. What is that like, David?
Annoying.
It's annoying to
growing a
grow a
beard
beard.
is-
I want
Yeah, I mean, because it grows out of whack, and then you gotta shape it up.
If
and
your
fix
beard
it.
is gonna be like the hair on your head, it's gonna be luscious.
Well, that would be
I sup-
frightening.
I support you.
All right, let's take a look at on the woman on the street. I want to always get the pronouns right. Woman on the street video. This one's what is this called? I hate Times Square.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at I hate Times Square. Mattise, woman on the street.
Woo.
How long ago did you do this, by the way?
I did this last year
This is last year.
while I was unemployed.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, that's a good time to do it. That's a good time to do it.
Fun and fun.
What's up? It's your girl JJ Mattise here with WTM.NY.
Is that now I'm having trouble hearing you on the thing. Is that microphone you're holding plugged in?
You caught me. It's not.
Is it not really?
It's not.
Why do you have the
Okay,
microphone?
so this company doesn't have the proper.
This company. What is the company?
It's WTM.NYC and
What do they do? What does WTM
It's What's the
stand for?
Movement, New York City. It's a digital magazine, and
Okay.
they kind of put me in charge.
Because
to
we're
host.
like, look, I'll be honest,
Yeah.
we're small time operation here that's
Right.
just getting our money basically
Uh-huh.
now. We're just hitting it big, and so I've been there, but
right.
why hand you the microphone at that point?
It's
Honestly,
to make people think. I
to
have
make
no
to make it
idea.
look legit.
Yeah.
And how did you get hooked up with these guys?
Craigslist.
Really? Another
just-
Craigslist gig.
It was.
So this is working out.
Yeah,
for you.
this is working out. Craigslist has been.
All right. So I just want the people who listen to this later to realize this isn't my audio's problem. This is JJ Matisse's WTM.NYC problem.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
It's a lot of letters and all that.
No. Today,
You're not even. Look,
I
hang on
forget
a
it's
sec.
there.
You're not even holding it to your
I
mouth.
forget.
You're not even.
Nope.
Holy shit, David. You're not.
I just want to say they only got through 14 seconds. We'll see how. Let's see if we get through the whole 6
That's
minutes.
true. We're
I
14
tried-
seconds
I was the
in.
director, the producer, everything. I was like, huh?
We're 14 seconds. You're not holding the microphone to your mouth, for
Right.
this at any point, really.
Right?
Even you were like, nah, fuck it.
Nah,
I don't care. Who cares?
fuck it. I was like, this is Craigslist. Filming in the lovely Times Square. We're about to do the top 10 places that New Yorkers don't like to go in New York City.
All right, can you repeat all that for me?
It's about.
What did you just say there?
You know-
I couldn't hear you over fucking Times Square.
Times Square.
Sorry about that.
Times Square. It's
sorry.
the top 10 things New Yorkers hate about Times Square.
Whew, I'm sorry.
All right, so that's
Guys, I'm sorry.
No.
It took you
Do it.
It took you 22 seconds to say that one sentence.
Remember there was an intro.
not
Remember there
into
was
the
like a
microphone.
little. Yeah.
Oh, there was a little bit.
There
of
was a
an intro.
little bit of intro.
Square. I mean, me personally, I love Times Square. It's the city of dreams, right? This is where you cue the cool New York music in there. Go ahead, cue the.
Oh no! Wait, what the fuck? You can't use that music. Is that Jay-Z and
I didn't edit
Alicia
it.
Keys?
I did not edit it.
I can't play that. We're gonna get taken down off of
man.
YouTube.
So let's.
We don't have all the digital music rights.
It's low anyway.
How the hell? Oh, it's low. No, that's the only thing I could hear was that New York State of Mind kicking in. How the hell do you get away with having that on YouTube? Did they hit you with a copyright notice?
No,
Nothing.
No, because it only has 3 views. So
It does only have.
So only 3.
And by the way, one of those is me right now.
Yep.
And the other one is my producer when she sent this to me.
Yeah, I wonder if she watched the whole 6 minutes. 'Cause
I
haven't
assume-
even.
I
I don't
assume
even know how
no.
this ends.
I assume no because it's her job to make sure we don't have that copyrighted music in there.
Woo.
right.
She didn't watch past 14 seconds.
I
Then.
think that's I think she.
I might have just skipped to the middle.
Is there a better? I saw you had 3. Is there a better one of these? Should we be checking out a different one? Or are they all like that?
Okay, so
I mean, let me know. I want to
They-
make you look good
you
here.
know what? The first one is the best one.
The first one's the best
first
one. All
one
right,
is
we're
the
gonna.
best
All
one.
right, David. While I find the first one, what is your? I mean, she's replacing you in the seat. What do you think so far?
I mean,
Give it to me.
Give it to her hard, and she doesn't like it dry.
Okay.
Hey,
Get it?
So let me lubricate it.
Get it?
Right?
Nice.
All right.
Lick your lips, LL Cool J style before you say
right.
this.
Who do you love? All right. The Queen's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Yeah, I mean, I saw your mic skills. Yeah, I could feel the energy that you wasn't as into it as. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I felt that the way you were just like.
why would you lie to me?
Yeah, I mean.
Don't lie.
Yeah, so I felt the energy was like he was just kind of like, here we go again, kind
Right,
of thing,
right.
and I could feel you on that, especially if it's a low budget kind of thing. But
All right, so here's
Still gotta fake it.
Here's WTM
fake it,
NYC
y'all.
JJ Mattise, BBQ, Pterodactyl,
XYZ, all of that.
XYZ, all of them.
BBQ. Stop
This
mentioning
one's
food.
this one's called "Can You Name a Black Professional Hockey Player?" That's the one you meant, right?
Yeah,
That's the first one.
That's not the one. Let's see how this one goes.
Oh,
That's not the one I
okay.
meant, but let's see how this one goes.
Sorry, that was the first one. So
There's like 3.
let's check this out. All right, maybe this one will be. That's not copyrighted music, is it? Wow. All right, so you got the mic. You got the mic going, and you're ready for her to speak into it. But you were talking just then.
Yep.
We're gonna have to fix this if we do some man on the street stuff.
We're not. I actually hosted concerts and stuff. So and a national show.
All right, so we figured this
So
out.
this is very early.
We have figured this out.
Yeah.
All right, good. JJ Mattise got the mic skills, so we'll ignore the mic skills, and because hey, the mic's on the camera anyway.
It's
so.
on the camera.
African American? That's a good question because honestly, a lot of them are like African Canadian.
Yeah, right. Do you know any black hockey players? No. Let's go over here, Randy. Let's see if Kareem. No. There's-
All right, I get it. So like hockey, not traditionally played by dominantly by black people.
Right.
All right, and so could anybody name it? I don't want to sit here and watch this whole thing.
I don't think so.
No?
No, like 2 people.
Two people did
2 people
know.
got it.
All
Yeah.
right.
We
What?
don't got it.
Wait, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Was a white guy, black guy that knew?
It was a white guy.
Of course.
It was a white guy. The
Wow.
black people was like,
Well,
what?
we don't-
Hockey?
oh,
What?
I think we
It's
just.
just-
I think it's been proven once again. Racism is not real. The white guy knew the black hockey. There's one black hockey player, and the white guy knew about it.
But he's actually a really good hockey player. I think
Yeah.
that's why people know
Wait,
him.
you know who it is?
Yeah, he just got traded to another. I think he
well,
got traded to
gosh.
Nashville.
Well, this is a famous
Wow.
person. Why were you even asking this? Well, what is this
Because we
WTM company up to? They told you to ask that, right?
No.
That was your idea.
I don't. You know what? I was supposed to go to the park to take salsa lessons, and there was a hockey event, so I had to just fucking wing it.
What?
There was a salsa event?
You got there and you're like,
Hockey.
I'm going
fuck the salsa.
dance.
I'm going.
I was
going
like,
hockey.
what do I know about hockey? I know that a lot of African Americans don't watch it, so
Yeah.
boom, that was it.
All right.
On
there
the
you go.
spot. You see?
What was the one you wanted us to? All right. You know, we're running out of time for that.
Yeah,
so
just
there you go.
Why we gotta do this?
There's the well, we gotta figure you out. I mean,
Right?
you do stand up. But now, what was this thing you said you hosted?
The Coney Island concert series. I hosted Brooklyn's Best, which was a talent competition.
I think that's something that they sent us.
Talent competition at Brooklyn College.
So was this like a school TV show or something like that?
It was on BCTV.
BCTV,
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn College TV.
There you go.
All right, so let's check that out because that's going to give us a better idea of the hosting.
Yeah, that got some quality to it.
All right, let's
You
check
know?
this one out. Because I don't want to go off on the wrong
Nah,
foot.
that's got some quality.
All right. All right.
That's
So I have not checked this out yet. Stephanie sent this to me. David, did you look at this in the emails?
You know I don't look at none of this
I know
stuff.
you don't. All right. And by the way, that's the way the gig works. You don't actually have to do anything.
Man,
I just
You just show up.
I just showed up.
All right. So let's check it out. JJ Mattise, Brooklyn's Best. This is the rappers episode. Now I think the reason that she sent us this one is we talk about rap a lot on the show.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Big
Man,
hip hop.
Jesse is a great rapper.
Big hip hop head.
I can't rap. I'm a
I think you might have beat all of these rappers, actually, Jesse.
Okay. All
You
right.
know.
Let's check it out. Wow. Now this isn't copyrighted music,
Let's
right?
go.
No, they made this up.
Okay, good.
No music.
All right.
No music.
Brooklyn's Best. The best rappers. JJ Mattise hosting.
Showtime.
All right, wow. Now that's a cool intro. That was quality. That was solid right there. All right, quiet. And
Well, hello,
Oh,
everybody.
there you go.
Welcome to the second episode of Brooklyn's Best.
whoa, and the music kicked in. That was
Yep.
so.
These
you
are
just,
college students.
So
These are. He shut it off.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh,
I
he
didn't mean
shut
to
it
do
off.
that.
He was like, shut this.
So hang on. We're gonna watch that one more time.
Yep.
Actually, let me just tell it for the audio only listeners out there. So you
sorry,
walk
yeah.
out. You walked out,
And they're
then
queuing me, right? You
And
you
you
can
just-
actually see me come out early.
you walk out to total silence,
Right.
And then a minute
You see
later,
me? I'm like, my cue? What's my cue?
oh, you're waiting off in the
Yep,
corner.
I'm waiting off in the corner.
All right, and then are they clapping or anything? Because there's an audience, right?
I don't know what happened this episode.
Is
They
there a mic on the audience to hear clapping? 'Cause
Yes.
that's a rookie
Yep.
mistake is
Yep.
to not mic the audience. All right, check this out. So total silence.
You see me?
And then
Yeah,
all
I
right,
see,
you just
but
I'm
I
like,
see
come out.
people. But I see people clapping.
oh, okay, so people are
Yeah,
clapping.
people are clapping. You can see
So
them
it's not-
clapping.
so the
but
mics
it's
are
just-
off.
Yeah, the mics are off,
Yeah.
which makes it seem very awkward.
Yeah.
They get it together.
All right. So then now this is my favorite part is when you finally start talking and then the music plays.
Yeah, I hate it when they did that.
And
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of Brooklyn's Best. I'm your host,
imagine if this show started and I was like, "Hey guys, welcome to the show," and then I just sat here in total silence and stared at the camera for a second, and then a second later, that's a pretty good move. That's like
Yep.
a power move. I
I
like
don't know
that.
what they were doing.
It's like telling the audience, "Fuck you." We're going to just do it our way. I kind of like it actually. It's a cool set though. I do like the
they
set.
built that with their hands.
That's awesome.
just one more. Is Brooklyn in the house? Let me hear you say, ow.
Ow.
All right. Y'all can use my.
I did it because I assumed we wouldn't be able to hear them.
I stepped it up. I stepped it up.
code at the end
This
of
is
the
one
song.
Craigslist post that worked out for me.
So this was through Craigslist too.
I do it. I Craigslist it up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the listener out there, in case you don't realize this was set up through Craigslist as well. I think we posted to a few
Yeah.
different places, probably monster.com and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm not in charge of it. By the way, I forgot to mention this. Guys, if you want to call into the show, 480-38-AWFUL is the phone number, 480-38-AWFUL. Call in anytime. It is a call-in show. Skype name, podawful. Skype name is podawful if you want to call in. Call in. anytime. Let us know what you think. All right, so let's keep this going.
So original JJ Mattise was taken, or is that your?
I believe Twitter just gave me that. Twitter wouldn't let me switch it for nothing.
So they were just like, "Fuck you,
Fuck
you're
you."
J
Yes,
Mattise
that's
87.
it. I was like, okay.
Are you at least born in 87?
Yes, I am.
All right, well you got that going for you.
I
That would
tried.
have sucked if that wasn't even
I'm
related.
still a
to you.
millennial. I'm still a millennial.
All right, let's check this thing out.
In Queens. All right, can y'all get me home? Hopefully. All right. Brooklyn's the only place y'all have like cool songs for your borough. When I say I'm from
Why they play
Queens, you be
musical
like
topics?
Queens. It just sounds.
Wait, what'd you say there?
Why they play musical topics?
I was
don't know.
just about to ask.
I never knew.
So the music started late, and then it goes way too long.
You know what? I always wish I could just be like, turn that shit off when I was up there, but you know,
Why couldn't you?
You heard it?
I could hear
Wait,
it.
it was playing
I
in
thought they- I
studio.
thought
I could hear it. Yeah, in
They
the
were doing
studio.
playback with
Yes,
the music.
I couldn't take it.
I thought
Ooh, Lord.
you should have told them like cut my
Cut that shit,
shit
off.
off.
Wow, insane. I mean, I guess it's college kids running the thing, right?
Yeah,
And
but
then
there's
you were
a teacher.
contracted to be there,
Uh-huh.
and there's a teacher in charge of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd think the teacher would be like, turn the fucking.
He would
music
curse
off.
them the fuck out in that room.
Really?
I used to see it. He used to throw them
I
against
kind
the
of
glass.
I want to start cursing right now.
Yeah.
Crazy when I say it, okay? Okay, let's get this started. For those of you who didn't catch our premiere, here's
I do like the way they're just
Each week
slowly
we'll watch
zooming
three
out on
different
you.
artists, groups, and performers battle it out for the title of Brooklyn's Best. I'm talking everything from dancers to convicts.
This music is it is too
Yep.
much.
It's intense.
It's just retarded. at this
It was in
point.
my dreams 4 weeks after the show ended. My fucking dreams.
All right, so it looks like you've got judges on it
Judges,
for the
everything.
All right,
It was
let's check out the judges part. Maybe the music's done at that part.
Dana.
It is.
Hello. How you doing today?
I'm good.
I like this. All right. What connects you to Brooklyn?
Besides being born here, I'm a student here.
Okay.
I work in college. So.
Okay. Oh, they took you from you was on your break from class? They took you from upstairs?
No.
Okay,
no
so you
break.
willingly
I'm actually
came here.
Off day, yeah.
It's an off day and you was at school? That's right. Girl, you got a scholarship?
No.
You got grants? That's when you be here. You be like, I'm just trying to keep this 3.5. They ain't playing. All right, Dana. Well, hopefully you'll be a good judge tonight. Pat.
Born and raised, Windsor Terrace.
This boy
That's
was
right.
on drugs.
Small neighborhood.
I could tell you the way you stroke your
Wait,
chin.
really? You think that guy was on
No,
drugs?
no, I'm so serious. Like he had to go to rehab.
Right after the show?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I knew he was something when he had them Timbs on. All right. Cool. Born and raised where at in Brooklyn?
Windsor Terrace.
Windsor Terrace.
Windsor Terrace.
Windsor Terrace.
In between Park Slope and Flatbush.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's right around the corner from here. You've never heard of Windsor Terrace?
I'm from Queens.
She's from Queens.
Yeah, well.
We don't know. No.
You don't know that? You don't know?
I'm from the Bronx. I don't know nothing about Brooklyn
Nah.
or Queens.
All right, fair enough.
You run that block, Pat.
Yeah.
Nobody gets past you.
Nope.
Do you think he's an actual drug dealer there?
I don't know if he dealt it, but I know I got the Zanny face a lot from him during the show.
That used to be my drug of choice.
Yeah.
Xanax.
All right. You heard it from my judges tonight. Don't cross Pat. All right. Get stomped out. All right. So this week.
Now, why did you laugh just then?
Because the audience is laughing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we just can't hear the audience.
No.
Because it makes it sound
Like
real
I'm just
awkward.
like about my
Yeah. That makes it sound real
nerve.
awkward. I don't think I even want to hear the rappers. I think I got it.
Don't.
I think we got it.
Don't.
All right. So that's some of your work. I mean, look, here's what it does. It lets me know you've hosted before. You've done the woman on the street.
Yeah.
Now, some of the other stuff we do in the show, just to let you know, so you got to be ready for this. There's the planned bits. Obviously, we do written material on the show a lot of times. You know, it's mostly free form improv stuff, and we like to improvise while we do the written stuff. But we do have a script here. This is written by one of our writers.
Okay.
Actually, a well-known guy. This is actually a well-known. He's a Korean American guy. His name's Cho Seung-Hui. He's gotten a lot of writing credits, and have you ever heard of Cho?
No, I have not heard of Cho.
So Cho Seung-Hui wrote this, and he submitted this to the show. So thank you very much, Cho, for your submission. So what we're going to do is I had him put in our names for the scene. This is a scene that he calls Richard McBeef. This is a play he wrote called Richard McBeef. I don't know if it's a comedic thing, a serious thing, or what. We do a little bit of both on the show. And so it actually says Jesse, JJ, and David in the script. So there's yours, JJ.
All right.
And then David, here you go. So we're going to read these and say thanks again to Cho Seung-Hui for your submission. Cho's written for a bunch of things. He wrote for Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Oh, nice.
He's written plays that have been performed all the way out in Sweden even. They perform his stuff. Well-known Korean-American playwright and comedy writer Cho Seung-Hui. All right, so I will read the directions as well, and then I'll play myself.
See, I'm a man in this one. Let me.
Is that he might not have realized because
No,
it's just
okay.
JJ,
Yep,
you know.
it's cool.
I don't know if anybody told him. All right, so this says setting living room, basement, car. I don't know how it's all three of those or if it's just a suggestion.
Yep.
It says Act 1, Scene 1. It is morning. The sun is shining through the windows of the kitchen. Jesse enters the kitchen, grabs a cereal bar, and opens it. JJ McBeef is sitting in... Okay, so I guess originally the character was Richard, and you're now JJ McBeef. JJ McBeef is sitting in the kitchen with his legs crossed, reading the newspaper.
Oh, so
Yeah, so you read your part.
all right. Hey, Jesse.
What's up, dick?
Try dad.
You ain't my dad, and you know it, you dick. I chew my cereal bar angrily.
Come on, Jesse. Sit down. We need to have a man-to-man talk.
JJ pulls a chair next to him from under the table. Man-to-man up your ass, bud. Jesse sneers, then proceeds to the living room and turns on the TV. JJ follows him, sits down, and faces him.
I may not be your biological father, but I'm your new father. We live under the same roof. We really need to get along. Come on, son. Give me a chance. JJ gently rests his hand on Jesse's lap.
What the hell are you doing? Jesse slaps JJ's hand. What are you, a Catholic priest? I will not be molested by an aging, balding, overweight, pedophilic stepdad named Dick. Get your hands off me, you sicko. Damn you, you Catholic priest. Just stop it. Michael Jackson, let me guess. You have a pet named Dick in Neverland Ranch, and you want me to go with you to pet him, right? You snob. He signs and ignores the comment.
What is it you want from me? What do you want me to do? Why are you so angry at me?
Why am I so angry at you? Because you murdered my father, so you can get into my mom's pant.
I didn't have to do that. Your mom was easy. Now hold on right there, mister. It was a boating accident. I did everything I could to save your father.
Bullshit! Are you always full of shit, McBeef? I can see that you are by the extra fat you have packed on. You murdered my father and covered it up. You committed a conspiracy, just like what the government has done to... Oh, it's supposed to be John Lennon and Marilyn Monroe. You snob! You fat!
What? Frowning, he catches a glimpse of an old tabloid titled The Cover-Up of Marilyn Monroe and John Lennon.
You once worked for the government, as a janitor at least. You hated the fact that my mom was with my dad. You knew my mom was too good for my father, so you took him out and stole her, you son of a bitch. No, Dick, you shut the hell up and listen to me.
You?
Me what? You want me to stick this remote control up your ass, buddy? You ain't even worth it, man. This remote was $5. You are such a...
You are a disrespectful little piece of shit. Now that's enough. JJ raises his hand to strike his stepson, but before he does, Jesse's mom comes down the stairs.
Oh my God, what's going on? She covers. Can you read my? Can you read the stage?
JJ, why don't you do that part?
She covers and hugs Jesse and ushers him to the other end of the couch.
What are you doing to my son? You said you would have a nice chat to get on terms with him. And this is what I catch you do? That's not English. What kind of stuff?
He's Korean. He's Korean originally.
Oh,
so.
okay. What kind of stepfather are you? No, that's not nice. Pretending to be nice to him with a fake smile on your chubby face? Tell me, what were you trying to do with him? You were about to hit him. Damn you, JJ.
But like he was like...
I don't want to hear it.
David tells Jesse to go up to his room, but he observes the spectacle halfway up the staircase.
I swear, David, I tried talking to him. He called me a son of a bitch. Yeah?
How dare you? Jesse would never say such a thing. My poor little pooey boy. He lost his father just a month ago. Show some compassion. Some stepfather.
He tried to touch my privates.
Holy shit. Oops. Sorry, Jesse. Dick, you son of a bee.
She peeks at Jesse. She approaches JJ and slaps JJ in the head multiple times. Taking off her shoes, again, this is an Asian family. Taking off her shoes, she hits him hard.
What? He brushes David on his large arm and build. David, listen to me.
Directions, guys.
Oh, sorry. The manner and girth frightens her.
Girth.
Oh, my God. What are you trying to do? Are you going to hit me too?
She cowers and runs into the kitchen. She grabs the first thing she can, which is a plate.
Stay back. Oh!
She throws the plate, shattering squarely on his forehead, but he is unmoved.
You fat piece of pork. I'm sorry. You fat piece of pork. Sorry, Lemmy. You fat piece of pork. Jesse, go to your room and lock it.
She runs down the basement.
Are you a bisexual psycho rapist murderer? Please stop following me. Don't kill me.
She throws wrenches and pipes lying on the ground at him, but he is unhurt. I didn't even do anything. Okay, I'll stop following you. He stops with his hands in the air. He kneels. She throws a few more heavy objects at him. Let me explain. Jesse is a rambunctious, prepubescent boy.
Oh my God, you're such a pedophile. Is that
pedophile?
I like pedophile.
Jesus, David. All right, I'm glad we're getting rid of you. You can't read.
You are a pedophile.
No, Honey Poo.
Honey Poo?
Honey Poo, don't you believe me? Jesse is just a mischievous kid who's having trouble getting over his father's death. He'll get over it. He just needs time.
Hey, Dave, I'm sorry about that because I didn't know. He didn't know about the
really?
thing. So. No, I'm just saying outside of the script. Cho didn't know about that when he wrote it. All right, sorry, go ahead.
No worries. Really?
Yes, now you don't. We go to the bedroom and do it doggy style, just the way you like it, Honey Poo. And I won't pull out.
Jesse in his room, he smiles and throws darts on the target that is the face of JJ. I hate him. I must kill him. Must kill Dick. Dick must die. Kill Dick. JJ McBeef. What kind of name is that? What an asshole name. I don't like it. And look at his face. What an asshole face. I don't like his face at all. You don't think I can kill you, Dick? You don't think I can kill you? Gotcha. Got one eye. Got the other eye. He runs down to the basement by his mother's side. That fat piece of shit fatty man murdered Dad. He told me so while you were asleep, Mom, and he molested my butt.
What? Ah.
She grabs a chainsaw and brandishes it at JJ. He runs out of the house and into his car. 30 minutes later, Jesse goes out to JJ and sits on the passenger side eating a cereal bar. I wonder why it's so sunny out. Today is one fruity day. Jesse stares squarely at JJ with a contemptuous look, who is sitting with a flushed face.
You sound like The Rock.
Guess what, Dick? You want to know something? You want to know why I don't like you, you stupid piece of shit, you fucking retard idiot for coming here and doing this? Because you can't provide for my mom. You barely make the minimum wage, man. All you do for mom is all this honey poo shit. Honey poo, you piece of shit. You were a janitor one time. You're a one-time truck driver. You taught preschool kids for 2 months. And now you're what you like to call yourself a chef. What the rest of the world calls a hamburger flipper. Back where you came from, the pinnacle of your career was when you were a pro football player. How long did that last? 3 weeks. Ha! You're over the hills, Buster. Just look at yourself, all fucking fat and lazy. Only if you were smart enough to stay in the league, you wouldn't be like this. A former player. No wonder your name is McPork. I mean McBeef. While the guys were packing on muscles, you were packing on McDonald's fat, chowing down on 3 Big Macs in 3 minutes. I can't believe you. You wanted me to call you Dad? Okay. Hey, Dad, you are such a fat fucking asshole. Asshole of assholes, Dad. And as for you banging my mom, looks like that lasted as long as your pathetic career, you prematurely ejaculating piece of dick shit. Are you fucking retarded? Sucks for you, you motherfucking McBeef.
Oh, that was a lot of anger. That's why I came on your pillow. How dare you talk to your stepfather like that?
Eat this, you giant tree trunk piece of ass. Jesse sticks his half-eaten banana cereal bar in his stepfather's mouth and attempts to shove it down his throat.
That is really gay. Why are you doing this? Ah!
He pushes Jesse away and takes out the cereal bar. Fuck you, Dad! Out of sheer desecrated hurt and anger, JJ lifts his large arms and swings a deadly blow at the 13-year-old boy. Ladies and gentlemen, the end. Big thanks to Cho Seung-Hui.
Child abuse.
For that one. Huge thanks to Cho Seung-Hui. Cho Seung-Hui actually went to my alma mater, Virginia Tech. And so big shout-outs to him. Thanks, buddy, for writing that for the show.
Yep.
Guys, let us know what you thought of the bit. How did JJ Mattise do on that? Obviously, it got a little confusing in there because of the name changes.
There you go.
Everyone,
sex changes,
name changes, the whole deal.
Yeah,
only one of us is used to the sex changes. And so a little confusing maybe, but it was a funny script from Cho. We are getting a phone call here. Let's take this call. Hi there, Angie.
Hey, it's actually Ishmael.
Is this Ishmael?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
How's
up,
it
Ishmael?
going?
Sorry, I see. I misread the call. What's up?
Yeah, it's no problem. Hey, so we just started listening in, and I guess what's going on with David? He's leaving the show?
Yeah, sorry. So you must be a couple episodes behind, but
yeah, like a bit. I'm a little slow.
Yeah, David's for personal reasons, David's moving across the country. As some of you may already be aware, maybe not. We talked about this before the show, but I guess you don't mind if I bring this up now since Ishmael's asking about this. As some of you may or may not know, David recently has been going through a tough time. His family. David's a single dad, of course, and his kids, a couple weeks ago, we announced it on the show, and we try not to talk about it too much, but his kids did go missing. It's believed that either their mother or someone in her life might have taken them across country to where her family is from. Actually, Dave, if you don't mind, I'm going to throw up that picture of them just in case if anybody's seen anything. There is an Amber Alert out in the Seattle area for David's kids. There they are.
Oh, wow. I hope they're safe.
Yeah, that's Tycho and Penny. Tycho and Penny, if you've seen Tycho or Penny Martinez, please let the authorities know in your area. There's an Amber Alert. The most provinces, especially out in Washington State and here in New York, already know about this. So you can ask for the person in charge of that problem.
Wow,
but
I just hope that those kids can be returned to their proper
absolutely
home.
We've all been pulling
Back
for
to
David since then. And David, you're going out to Washington basically to see what you can. If you can.
So is this basically like Taken?
It's not. That's not. That's kind of a shitty thing to say, Ishmael. Yeah. Ishmael, you're a longtime listener of the show. I mean, you know that. That's David has basically been coming here and doing this. Only recently did we start being able to pay him for the show, and it's a paying position here that he's unfortunately having to leave because he's going away. And I've always felt bad because he's got these kids. He comes all the way out to Brooklyn. He's got these kids he's been taking care of. And so, yeah, we hate to lose him, but we do have JJ Mattise here trying out for the part. And of course, we are all very hopeful for the kids. I think we will see some positive results. I think the show might even be able to help with that. In fact, guys, if you want to help David out, you can share that photo around. That's it's on his Facebook right now, and try to get that campaign still going. We've been talking about it again for a couple weeks now on the show, but a lot of our listeners, they listen to the podcast version. They don't hear it until later, and I guess, Ishmael, you're a little bit behind.
Yeah, but so the ousting of David isn't motivated by Madoff, right?
No, we're not purposefully ousting David by any means.
I just want to make sure this isn't some sort of cover story.
No. It's nothing like that. It has nothing to do with the network or anything like that.
I think the network is. Oh, thank you. I think the network is okay with me.
Yeah, absolutely.
You think?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I think they love me. So it's okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Ishmael, what are you thinking of JJ so far? I mean, let's talk about it. JJ's
what I wonder is,
auditioning.
does Mattise like ribs?
Oh, I do like ribs. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Beef ribs, pork ribs.
Okay.
You know.
Awesome. What's your favorite flavor?
Whoa.
Free? That's my favorite.
Free's not a flavor; it's a condition.
My favorite flavor of rib, I would say mesquite, because I like to say the word mesquite.
Mesquite. Do you think you could out-eat David?
What? We haven't sat down and dinner yet. But if David pays, I mean, I don't see why not. I can't out-eat
As I
David.
said, I like free.
Yeah, maybe we should have had a rib eating contest. Too.
Oh,
take
that's
the picture down?
That's really.
It's really
yeah.
bothering
Sorry
me.
about that.
Thank you.
And what are your thoughts on Dr. Pepper?
That's a good question. Now, JJ, before you answer that, just to let you know, we are sponsored by Dr. Pepper on the show.
Yes.
We do a whole segment about it.
Then
So
Dr. Pepper is delicious.
There you go. There you go. All right, she gets it.
I drink that shit with everything.
There you go.
Excellent.
Ishmael,
excellent.
thanks for the call. And Ishmael, do you happen to be in the Washington area?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so Vancouver, Washington, that's where you're from, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's where it says the call's coming. So, yeah, if you can help spread the word about David's kids, and if we can maybe get them a safe return home, obviously David would appreciate that.
One last word.
Sure.
Pile awful.
Okay, strange. All right. Weird listeners. Guys, if you want to call in, 480-38-AWFUL, Skype name, podawful. Call in anytime. Maybe it'll be a better call than that one. Wow. All right, David. Sorry about that. That's not the way I wanted to bring that up exactly, but it came up naturally.
All right.
So, why don't we do this? Why don't we head on over to the, since he brought it up, why don't we head on over to the Podawful mini fridge? Would you like a drink?
Of course.
Pass one down to David for me as well.
Sure.
And we are, of course, brought to you by Dr. Pepper. Sorry about this. We weren't planning on opening up the Podawful mini fridge just yet, but we are, of course, brought to you by Dr. Pepper. Remember, Dr. Pepper, it's the only medicine recommended to me, Mr. Daddy, by his late doctor, Dr. WebMD, who unfortunately died in a disaster. Let's play the Dr. Pepper theme song. So, as the ad copy says, drink Dr. Pepper. Remember, Dr. Pepper cures what ails you. 24 flavors of deliciousness. If you include the aluminum from the can, you can help out Dr. Pepper by joining or by going over to our iTunes page, podawful.com/iTunes, and instead of leaving a review for our podcast, leave a review. This is what Dr. Pepper's asked us to do. Leave a review for Dr. Pepper. Say something nice about Dr. Pepper. Of course, we have over several hundred. Reviews for Dr. Pepper are in, and they say the taste is great. So on the count of 3, why don't we do this, guys? We'll open up our cans, and we'll all take a sip. How about that? We'll take a nice, big, meaty sip of Dr. Pepper.
They're clean.
They're from a box. Don't worry. I get them. They ship them in by the pallet, basically. For the show.
I know. I had it one time. We had an
David
emergency.
explain. Yeah, in case you guys are wondering, JJ, the immediate thing for people to do in New York is because most sodas come from a bodega, you wipe
Rat
off
piss,
the top.
right?
Yeah, they got rat piss. They
put
have
bleach
cat
on
piss,
Yeah,
right?
cat piss, cat hairs in it.
Because all these things crawl around in a bodega,
Little
so
cocaine.
it's a New York thing. David explained this to me once. Oh,
Yeah.
don't open that yet. Sorry.
Oh no. Well, okay. I got it. I reversed
All right.
it. See? I got you.
Missy Elliott style.
Yeah, I reversed. Freaking.
Yeah.
All of that.
All right, here we go. So, sorry, this is doctor's orders.
You got it.
All right, here we go. On the count of 3, we're supposed to do
Right?
You know, let's do it on the count of 69. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 44, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69.
Okay, all
Take
right.
a sip. Here we go. There you go. So a big thank you to Dr. Pepper, our sponsor for the show. Remember, podawful.com/iTunes. Leave a review for Dr. Pepper. And we are getting another phone call. Perfect timing. Let's see what they have to say. Hello, caller.
Hello, caller. This is Patrick Bailey.
Okay, you're the caller. I'm not, but hello, Patrick Bailey.
Well, you said say hello, caller.
Okay, so go ahead. Not smart.
Hey, you know, I hadn't been listening to the show since, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And I left you a voicemail. I was wondering if you got my voicemail.
We did. We played the voicemail last Wednesday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You did. Well, I you know, you always talk about how much you like your listeners and, you know, you want our opinions and stuff. I was wondering if you put any thought into what I said. Because clearly you know you don't care from what I'm seeing right now.
All right. So I gotta level with you on this.
Pressed you. Where is he
I gotta level with you this. Where are you from again?
Where is he from?
PM Bailey.
Well, you know, we just talked on Friday. You just moved to Colorado.
Well, you live in Denver,
but I'm from Florida originally.
From Florida, yeah, he's originally from Florida.
Yeah.
He just moved out. Here's the thing about PM Bailey. He's we got a lot of usual listeners, JJ.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to get to know these guys if you get the gig.
You don't have to do nothing, G.
You're going to get to know
You know what? You don't need to worry about getting to know me. That's all right.
Okay. So here's the honest truth, PM Bailey, is we did play the voicemail. I don't exactly remember what you said in it. Could you refresh us?
Well, I said a few things, but I think that one of them was, it seems like you only have black folk on the show.
Okay. Yeah, now
I mean, that's, you know, I said I like David. I mean, you know, he's an okay guy. He's kind of funny, but it seems like every guest you have on the show is black, you know, and there's no real diversity going on. You know, they only make up a certain percentage of the population.
What is that percentage?
That's how diversity should work. It should be based on how much you make up on the population.
How and what do you think that percentage is again?
You know, I'm not 100%. I think it was 3% is the statistic
So
that I
think
read.
Black people make up 3% of the population. JJ, you feel free to talk to this guy. I mean,
I just, you know, to appease him, I might buy a Costco-sized jar of mayo just to bring some diversity.
You know what? If you want to buy me something, you can buy me some weed.
I got some on me. You would just have to get here.
Well, no, I mean, it's pretty easy to get up in Colorado. All you got to do is just, you know, walk into the store.
Okay. Well, then you
All
get
right. So,
DJ?
hang on. You know what, Patrick? Hang on a second, Patrick.
What? Yeah.
Is your entire point of calling to complain that I have a black person on the show again?
I just wanted my voice to be heard. You said you care about your listeners' opinions, and I know I can't be the only one that is seeing this, you know.
No, all
right. So what?
I don't know why y'all are laughing. I'm not joking, guys. I mean,
well, I don't care if you're joking.
I'll be honest. All right,
let's
talk it out, David. You know this. For considering I'm a white guy, and considering podcasting in general, and me being the host, we have probably more black people on than other shows do. And maybe that's because it's a Brooklyn thing. Maybe it's just who I know. I don't know what it is.
Oh, are there a lot of blacks in Brooklyn?
No, not anymore.
I never been there myself.
Not anymore.
I live here now, so if that tells you anything.
Yeah.
But it's I don't understand what the problem with that though is, Patrick.
Let us know.
Well,
Patrick.
I feel like I got no one to connect to. You know what I mean? Like,
is it just because of the skin color?
You're like this long-haired weird guy, and you know, I want somebody on here that I can relate to.
Well, what do you like to do?
Yeah.
Tell me. You said you like to smoke
Well,
weed.
I
That's
like
nice.
smoking weed.
All right, that's one thing in common.
Yeah, he
that's
just
why I
moved
moved to
out.
Colorado.
He just moved out to Denver. Now all he talks about is smoking weed. And by the way, Patrick, this is actually interesting with this racist shit you're bringing up.
I don't think I'm being disingenuous.
So I friend a lot of the listeners on Facebook,
right?
Like I said at the top of the show. I saw him post this photo. The second he moves to Colorado, he's posting a photo of him and 3 black friends.
Oh.
I'd never seen the guy with a black person before, and suddenly he's got... So, to me, this might be projecting, Patrick. I mean, maybe you've got some sort of weird issue here yourself.
That he really is in love with black people.
I think
he loves to see
exactly.
it.
I think it might be a fetish for him.
He just wants to get back into his whiteness, so that's why he wants to see more white people.
All right, hold on. I can explain that
totally
because,
fine,
I
brother.
just moved to Colorado. And as soon as it's, at least from what I can hear from the locals over here, as soon as they legalized marijuana, it seemed like the majority of the population, or at least everybody moving up here, tend to be black folk.
Okay.
So as far as I can, everywhere I see black guy.
Okay, can I say something, PM Bailey? First off, black people don't move because of weed. They get weed in their hood. That's stupid.
Definitely
okay,
don't.
so nobody's moving to Colorado for weed. Either they're moving there because they're about to get killed on their block, or that's
There's
it.
a lot of situations.
Yeah.
But I bet they saw 3 chocolate sprinkles and was like, oh, no.
There goes the neighborhood.
Oh, there was hair grease in the store. You saw that, Mabel? Yeah,
What is this Afro sheen?
You know what, PM? Everybody's free
What are
to
y'all?
go.
Are you? Is this Ebonics? I don't understand.
It's not Ebonics at all.
right,
I'm
that's
college
not funny.
educated.
All
I
right,
have
Patrick,
Well, you're talking about
thanks for the
sprinkles
call.
and-
Thanks for the call. All right,
Thank
we're
you,
hanging up on
Tyler.
Patrick. Yeah, I forgot about that. So he called in with a voicemail, and we played it last week. And I remembered the part because he also was talking about Jews in the call.
See, he didn't let that. So, you know what? He's not
He's got a
discriminating.
whole thing.
He just dislikes. You know what?
Just not Patrick.
Yep.
That's what it is.
That's cool.
All right. So let's do this. Real quick. Next week, of course, is, just to let you guys know, in case you don't realize this, next week is the anniversary of 9/11. Will be next Sunday. So that is our typical show night. I don't know if... are you from Queens, JJ?
Yeah.
Were you so you probably were affected by that. Did you know anybody or lose anybody?
I didn't lose anybody. My mom worked very closely to the building, saw it fall down, and had to walk from Manhattan that day. And
because what reminded me of that was Patrick is one of those 9/11 truther conspiracy guys.
Okay.
And then David's also a conspiracy theorist.
Okay.
And so I don't know I don't know if David and I have ever really spoken about this in detail, but Patrick doesn't think it happened, basically.
Okay, well, about 4 of my family members were first responders, and they definitely came home with debris on them.
Yeah.
And scars, and
that's what we try to explain to this guy.
Emotional scars. So I don't know if they gave my own father a certain salary to lie, but I got the same pair of sneakers for back to school that everybody else did. So,
David, do you believe that 9/11 happened? Because you're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, I believe it happened.
Who do you think did it?
I just think the government did it. That's my.
Oh, you think that as well?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I have no idea.
All right. Well, next week, because next Sunday is 9/11 Solemn Day, we will be having our annual event, the 9/11 Crashtacular, Never Forgive, Never Forget. Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, podawful.tv. It's our tribute to the first responders, to the people lost that day, and basically talking about all of the kind of stuff. Where were you? That sort of thing. Do you remember where you were when you heard the news, JJ?
I was in 10th grade, looking out the window.
What high school you went to?
Long Island City High School. It's in between 2 projects. Lovely. New York City. Never got robbed, though. But I was looking out the window, and
Not for lack of trying.
No, I was in a global class, and I actually saw it happen because the building is right there outside of my window.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there you go, PM Bailey. That proves it. I mean, we've got somebody here who saw it happen live. It wasn't a video. It wasn't a news report. We got to really get it through these people's heads. I hate the number one thing I hate are these conspiracy theorist ones, and especially the 9/11 one. It makes me sick.
Yeah.
Makes me fucking sick. All right, so anyway, that's it. Next Sunday, 9/11 Crashtacular. Never forgive, never forget. Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, podawful.tv. So let's do this. One thing we didn't really touch on in your repertoire here is you are a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Or is it comedian? Which do you say?
I think it's better to have a penis, so just say comedian.
Hell yeah. Agreed. I paid a lot of money to get one. So why don't we do this? Could we see a little stand-up from you?
Oh, you want me to just...
Absolutely.
Well...
You got a set, right?
I'm a sit down because my ankle's sprained.
Is your ankle really sprained?
Yeah, man. Fell in
Are
the
you
ditch.
serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got hit by a car on this side
We
of my
set up
body.
a camera for it and everything.
You set up a camera? You want me
the
to...
stand-up cam.
Okay.
Could you do it?
On the spot?
Yeah.
Y'all in my audience?
We got a mic here for you, all
I
this
laugh
stuff.
a lot.
This is what we
Okay.
do. This is what we have stand-ups on the show.
Oh, wow. We did this?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got
all right.
we got the stand-up
Okay.
cam. So you leave the headphones on. I'm going to turn
Leave
that
my
mic on
headphones
for
on.
you. And then ladies and gentlemen, we've got so if you could, I mean, do you think you could say you can lean if you want, if that helps?
We gonna lean into it like
so
this?
this camera right over here.
Right? Okay.
You need help getting up?
No, you know what? I'm independent.
I'm just
She's
All
got
right.
it.
I got
Ladies
a-
and gentlemen, she's got it.
I got a part-time
All right,
job.
so let's do it like let's do it like it's the real deal. Let's do it like it's the real deal. So you face that camera right over there.
Let's face it.
Turn around there.
All right.
All right.
You looking
there-
at my pound cake?
Yes.
He's checking me out.
The answer is yes.
It's all right. I'm down with
All
the
right,
swirl.
so,
It's summer.
So let's down with the swirl. I like that.
What?
Unlike PM Bailey. So here's the deal, guys. We're gonna treat this like it's the real deal Holyfield. It's comedy night at
Right.
Yuck Yucks, and please welcome to the stage. You know her from WTM NYC,
Yo.
Brooklyn's best, and now
He's
Pod
so-
Awful. It's JJ Mattise.
Thank you. I tried. Oh, appreciate it. Okay. Hello, everybody in this room. Good crowd.
Yeah.
Good crowd. Welcome to the living room. Oh, man. This is where my life is at right now. In somebody's bedroom / podcast room. But, you know, the summer's been nice. It's been really hot. Hopefully all you people out there are having sex with AC. If you are having sex without AC, then you should get your standards together. Just saying, you know. Don't want to. That's the real heat stroke. If you pass out during sex, that's the real heat stroke. You know, that's what I'm saying. Also, I've been to a lot of single mother baby showers this year. Y'all, right? It's you know what? It's upsetting me because I buy Groupons for 2 for a baby shower. You know, and you a single mother. It's I don't like it, ladies. Just get your gay cousin to stand in with you. Get your uncle. Get somebody to pose as your baby father. Okay. All right, and if you make a mistake like that, you know the greatest thing invented? The Plan B pill. Plan B pill is the greatest thing ever invented because you have 48 hours to fix your mistake, okay? 48 hours, $40, fix your mistake. A lot of us, right or wrong, were born because our dad owed our mom $40. That's it. No? You was planned? That's what your parents told you? They lied. Like, they were married? Yeah. What? Nah, you was like a bottle of wine night. I could tell. It didn't happen. He slipped it in, slipped it out. Yeah, Plan B pill. 48 hours. If you slept with an aspiring rapper, Plan B pill reverses all that. It reverses the sex. Everything goes away. Okay? Plan B pills. So, I got titties if y'all can't see out there. It's in this hoodie. Hold on. Right? I'm not all out, right?
Show it to the camera. Yeah,
Right.
make sure you face the camera there.
Right?
Yeah,
Show it to the camera.
Yeah,
Got these
there you go.
breasts.
Do it for the Vine.
Do it for the Vine. Vine is done. My standard is low. Yeah, I've had these since I was about 5 years old. 4.5 maybe, you know? And I got these titties by going to a New York City beach and just swimming in the water. Yeah. I went in the water a girl and came out a woman, right? And that particular day, I came out my bathing suit. You know, I came out of it, and I could tell it was the worst day of my dad's life because he just screamed from the shore, "No, no!" And I thought there was a shark in the water. So I was running around. I was like, Dad, what? Bouncing, bouncing. He was like, stop moving, stop moving. So finally I got to the shore and he buried me in the sand, right? Because, you know, your daughter's chest was out on the beach. But he buried me in the sand and all the kids came over and I was like, Daddy, look, the water worked for them too. And the boys, I can't do it. The dick mic, the boys' penises were up. In the okay, forget it. All right. That works a lot better when I have room. Okay, you know what? I know what this type of audience is. Yeah, Trump. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I felt it. I feel it's a Trump audience. Thanks, PM Bailey, for this. But vote. I don't know if any of you are voting, but voting is pretty. What? Okay. Disrespectful. I was coming out the train station on my way here, and somebody yelled, "You vote for Trump, you get jumped, bitch!" And I was like, "Man, I thought Brooklyn was being gentrified. I didn't know it was still dangerous over here." And that's it. I'm gonna end it off there. Now you don't mean that.
JJ Mattise.
You don't mean that.
What are you talking about? There you go. Sorry. Oh, David, your mic was off. There we go.
Because you guys feel I'm loud.
Ladies and gentlemen, JJ Mattise. Looks like we're getting a phone call in here now, too. Let's take this phone call. Who's on the line? Hello? Hello? Going once.
Howdy ho.
Oh, there it is. Howdy ho. Who's on the line?
Howdy ho. Sorry. This is Sticky Hooves.
Oh, Sticky Hooves, our Swedish brony listener. Sticky Hooves, let me throw you on the big screen over here, the big board.
You seem to be having a strange black woman in your house.
What is all this racist
Strange
stuff?
black woman?
I don't know you.
You seem to have a strange shit of sheet behind you.
Oh,
okay, sorry.
That's the body?
I was masturbating naked before,
Yeah,
so.
I see.
There we go.
You know that's real, too.
You don't
right?
have any other fucking chairs in your house? It's a car seat?
Sticky, stand up for a second.
No, he pushed the
Stand up. Get it on camera. Get it on camera.
What is that, a roller coaster seat you stole?
No. No, this is fine.
Are you wearing
Gaming
pants?
chair.
Are you wearing pants right now,
he's not.
Sticky?
No,
That's
underwear.
the most expensive thing he owns.
So what are you talking about, Sticky? What is this?
What is going on? I just dropped in. I noticed there was a show going on.
We were doing the stand-up.
Black people everywhere. I don't know. I'm feeling very insecure.
Yeah. You also
why is the
masturbate
show
every
getting
night.
so
It's
racist?
okay. Listen, it's not racist. It's just I think you
Stupid.
have a lot of listeners that are having sex with themselves, and you know that's it.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
It's
I'm just
cool.
talking about the racist
Sticky,
part.
let me explain to you what's going on. We're auditioning the new co-host. You already know this, but David is, of course, leaving, going across the country. And so we're auditioning for a new co-host. JJ Mattise is here in the auditioning seat. And I got to tell you, you said you just tuned in?
Yeah, like 5 minutes ago.
So so you missed it, but we just had another caller. You know PM Bailey. He just called in. Complained.
Yeah, I came in at the end of his call.
Oh, so you heard that shit?
Yeah, horrible.
So
horrible.
what makes horrible? You're saying
the same
Yo,
shit.
he's so charming.
He finally got a haircut.
Sticky, why would you say that to one a guest, but two anybody at all? Why would you ever say that? I get it. You're in Sweden where you've never seen a black person in real life. It's like seeing a unicorn for you.
Yeah.
But that's no excuse, man.
Sticky Hughes, I'm going to your country and I'm fucking some of your women.
Yeah, you never complain when David's on here. I don't think, you know what this is?
I'm a woman.
I think that's it.
And I'm brown.
I don't think it's
You're black.
A black person. I think it's
wait, you saw it? Did you see his face when he said
No,
you're
what
black?
did he do?
Did
What
you
did he
see
do?
his fucking face?
No, I did not.
What did
Yo,
he do?
he was like, "You're black," like it was a disease. Woo. And you're pale. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey.
Who would last out in the sun? Me.
Why would you be in the sun? Bitch.
You couldn't even say bitch like a man.
Wow, good
bitch.
one, Sticky. Killing it, Sticky.
Gangster sign.
Right. I think you're just trolling.
Stop showing me your girlfriends.
PM Bailey's one thing. I believe it because he's from Florida, but I think you're just fucking around. What is the deal? You heard the stand-up set, right?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, and I think you're trolling about are you just mimicking P and Bailey? Is that what's going on here?
A bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've never heard you say this shit about
was
David.
bored.
All right, so here's the deal. What did you think? We did the stand-up set. We've been testing out. We always have stand-ups on. David's a stand-up. We always do the man on the street stuff, the written bits, the hosting thing. We've got one more test here, but the stand-up. What did you think?
Yeah, she seems nervous, and maybe I don't get the jokes because I'm a Swedish nincompoop.
Well, at least he's honest.
Or maybe it's because she's a woman or black. I don't know which one I hate the most.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you're so controversial, Sticky. You're so controversial.
I hope you die alone.
Wow. Well,
no, he's gonna die with a My Little Pony.
He will die alone. It'll be in this room you're seeing. So don't worry about that.
We'll bury you in that chair.
One day you will. One day we'll tune in and we'll get a call. It'll just be Sticky's body hanging from the ceiling in there.
Amen.
From the
I don't think
ceiling.
you can hold me.
Probably not. No. All right, Sticky. Well, no thanks for the call, and you suck. All right. So, Sticky Hooves trying to troll. That does happen, and you got to get used to that too, JJ.
That's why I'm leaving the show.
That's the real reason. Yeah, half of our callers just think it's funny just to troll us when they call. Some of them call in with the real thing. Who knows? We've got the whole chat room going on right now too. Should we see what they're saying in the chat room, guys? Let us know what you're thinking so far in the chat room. We'll check in with that. We're on a bit of a delay here, so we'll check in with that once you guys catch up. All right, so somebody named could be Paul, but probably not, was talking about the stand-up, says, this is such horrible stand-up. Someone has got to call in for the love of God. Okay, I don't know why you didn't call in to say that. Sounds like you're kind of a pussy.
Yeah.
If you can't do it yourself. Somebody says, woo, love you, Sticky. So there you go.
A lot of people are like, woo, no black women.
Yeah, they said, good job, Sticky. White power. All right, that's fun. I'm Paulable, 14 years old, says, I think she is thug nasty material.
Okay.
Now, that's interesting. We have a friend of the show. His name's Thug Nasty. He's a rapper / porn star. And I guess what they're saying is that you could be in his videos with him.
Thug Nasty.
So they like you.
Sounds right up my alley.
Well, he'd be right up yours.
Surf and turf first.
Yeah, there you go. I think the stand-up only works on New Yorkers. Definitely not, Paul said. So that's an interesting critique.
Fine.
That's an
cool.
interesting critique. But we are a New York-based show, so that's fine. Somebody says that they thought it was. A few people say they thought you were beefer, which is our. It's a word that we say. We're like, that's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
So that's like our own slang.
Appreciate it.
They say, hashtag beefer.
You know, I heard it on TV the other day.
Did you really? We're trying to get this to spread.
I heard it.
Start using it.
I'm sorry. I heard it on.
I don't know if that fits in my persona.
His and Hers. It's a ESPN radio show.
Really? And they said something was beefer?
She called it. She said like the football players were beefer, and I was like, wait a second, I forgot.
Shit.
And I don't have TiVo, so I couldn't or any way to record it. But anyway, sorry.
Somebody wants you to further explain the sea giving you tits.
So New York City water is contaminated.
Mutated.
Much like, when the Hulk or the Thing got hit by that radiation. You could find that in any New York City drinking water fountain or the beach, Yeah. Get you some growth.
True that. That's why I had to stop. I only drink bottled water now.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. All right, so final thing. This is the final test for the show, and then we're done. I think this is where the listeners get it from, JJ, but the deal is we do a lot of prank calls on the show, as radio shows tend to do.
Okay.
So, but we like to be different than other shows. Other shows, they call up like McDonald's or something, They call up businesses, things like that. We like to be different. We call up personal people we know. So, David can tell you this. We've called up friends of ours. We've called up the family members of listeners, things like that. We like to take it a step further on the show. So, final test for you. Have you ever done a prank call?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think you're good at prank calls?
No, it got me in trouble.
Really? Oh, how
Yeah.
so? How so? Because most of our prank calls get us in trouble, so we like that.
What was it? I was in about the 11th grade, and it was April Fool's Day.
Okay,
and
perfect.
A friend was calling everybody, and I was like, "Cool, I think it'll be cool to call my black mother and play a joke on her." So she called and told my mother I was locked up in a gay protest.
Wow.
And yeah, my mom lost her shit. She like.
You were protesting being gay?
I was arrested in a gay protest.
But what is a gay Are you protesting gay people?
That's all she said. Listen, just limited details.
All right. Well, I love that
Your
idea.
daughter was arrested in a gay protest.
Is your mother still with us?
Yes, she is.
Can we give your mother a call?
No, you cannot.
Well, I mean, can
no,
you
can.
Give her,
I
it'll
still
be
live
on
with
your
her.
phone.
Nope.
You still live with your mom?
Hell yeah.
How old are you?
28 years old, living in New York City.
This is why we got to get you a job.
You got 7 roommates in here.
It's not. Those are people don't live with
you got. It's a Brooklyn apartment. You got 7.
There's a party going on.
She's my
out
roommate.
there.
She's my roommate.
Yeah, but she's your mom. You got to move out of that place. What is with New Yorkers?
Eventually.
Why don't y'all ever move out?
Because we don't have the credit. Number one,
That's true.
and
I know that.
we don't have the credit, and
you know that, Jesse.
I see a lot of curtain apartments like this. This shit, I'm not
this
doing.
This is all my room.
That's
so,
good.
Right.
But you know what? Imagine 2 other people beds next to yours.
I hear that. All
Gotta
right.
take turns beating off.
So who can we call that you know and do a prank call? We gotta do it. We got it. That's the final test on the show.
We're gonna call my friend Julian.
Julian. Now, how do you know Julian? Grab your phone. Go ahead and get the number set up for us. And what I'll
Julian's
do is
my
I can
best
plug
friend.
it in right here, and it'll play through our speakers, and we can hear it. Okay. Julian's your best friend. How do you know Julian?
High school.
High school. And Julian. Julian?
Yes.
Okay. And how close is Julian? Best friend?
Best friend.
Bestest friend in the whole wide world?
Yes.
What
He made me mad yesterday. So
what did he do? What did he do to you yesterday?
What did he do to me? I asked him to do me a favor and pick up something for me, and he was just like,
no,
fuck you, bitch.
Okay.
You know.
He's a flake.
Yep.
He's a bit of a flake.
Yeah.
Now,
he made me mad.
what would freak him out more than anything?
Ooh. You
That's
know
what we
what?
gotta think
Everything.
about.
He's
Yeah.
anxious. He has anxiety.
Tell me stuff. Tell me
about
stuff about Julian. Like, what kind of guy is? Does he live alone? Does he? What's going on in his life?
You know what? He's unemployed.
Perfect.
Right?
Yep.
Let's play around
The
with
company.
that.
Why don't you tell him that you got a job for him or something, like a guaranteed job for him?
Yeah,
to go
you
to
know what?
tomorrow.
I could be the
Not tomorrow,
the
but on
employer
Monday.
too.
Yeah.
'Cause look, I can sound like an employer.
Did you
Listen,
tell him you
listen
were
to
coming
this.
here?
Listen to this. Hello there. I own a business.
So he just graduated from LaGuardia Community College.
Okay.
So
my alma mater.
let's say everything's your. How many schools did you go to?
That's none of your business.
I only went to that school.
He's gonna answer me.
I was kidding.
No,
All right.
I just went to. That
All
was
right,
my-
so get his number up, get it going here, and we're gonna hook him up with a new job, and we're gonna make this his dream job. So what you'll
Does he
do
know
is
you're here though?
Oh, does he know you're on the show?
No.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
perfect. So here's what you'll do.
Get
him on the phone, right, and say, Julian, look, I don't know. What would be the perfect job for Julian?
Okay, he likes logistics. I don't know what the fuck that means.
No, nobody does.
He also, what's his dream job? Let's say he were to be running name a top restaurant.
Okay, Nobu.
Right. He's gonna be the manager of Nobu because he just graduated with his associates.
All right, so I am the current floor manager at Nobu.
Yes.
And you have me. You happen to you just went on a date with me, or you went out with me and just met me, and we're hitting it off. Friendly,
He's looking for
style.
Assistant
and I'm
manager.
looking for an assistant manager for the floor, and you recommended this guy, and I'm willing to bring him on.
As long as you talk to him.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, I was saying what he just said. I said
just what I said. All right, let's do it.
That's what
Just
all right.
He never went to Nobu, so you got to say your college sent us your. Let me take off the case.
No, you're oh yeah, this case is gonna be in the way. So yeah, you just tell him. Look, I just met the guy who's the floor manager at Nobu, one of the biggest restaurants in Manhattan.
Me?
Yep, you're gonna tell him that, and then you're gonna act like you're handing off the phone to me, and then I'm going to talk to him, and can you bring it back for me? I'm gonna talk to him.
What's the address?
And fuck with him.
All right.
What's the address to what?
Nobu. Get the address. You don't want to send it?
No, who cares? I can do that on the fly anyway if it's absolutely necessary.
You want to call him?
Yeah.
All
Yeah, go ahead and hit it. That should work. Can you guys hear that?
Hi, you reached Julian.
Dang it.
Dang
we
it.
need somebody who's going to answer. We got to do this. We can't.
He's not even fucking with
you. See, you got to get your mom. She's going to answer.
I'm not going to get my mom.
She's going to answer. Who's going to answer right now? We don't have that kind of time. We got to. This is live. We got to wrap up.
I would call him one more time.
All right. You think he might answer if it looks important?
I don't know.
He might be out there banging around.
Who knows?
You said he's angry at you.
Hi, you reached
Leave a
Julian.
message.
Leave a message? He don't check his messages.
We need somebody on there. Who's going to answer right now? It's going to be your
friend's
mom.
at a concert. Nope.
Go ahead and get that mom on.
Nope.
We're not going to do the same prank tour that you did all those years ago.
My mom will curse y'all out.
That's what we want.
No. I'm not even going to be with it. My uncle.
Your uncle? You think he'll answer?
Possibly.
All right, let's get him on. Tell him it's an emergency. And leave a message if he doesn't answer.
He's telling us an emergency?
Tell him it's an emergency. You need him to call back right now.
What prank are you going to do with him?
We'll find out.
All right, his name is Wade.
You're going to do it, actually. Actually, tell him, all right, so your uncle, tell him you just got locked up.
Right.
And you can't tell your mom about this, and you need him to come post bail. Make it something like he could do.
Oh, shit. This has actually happened before. Okay.
All right, perfect. Perfect.
All right.
But make it seem like it's because it was a big drug bust.
Right.
And you're bleeding profusely from the forehead. And they won't take you to the hospital, tell them.
Yeah.
Wade, you at work?
No, I'm just leaving now.
So I got locked up and it's bad and I can't tell anybody else but you, and I need you to find a way to post my bail.
Where are you?
I'm in Manhattan.
Okay, send me your location.
So hold on.
Can you do that?
Hold on. I'm gonna let you talk to the officer.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey there. My name is Detective Mike Puma. I'm with the 32nd Precinct. This is your niece that we've got here?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so we have posted a bail for her. You can come if you can post the bail. You can come and get her out. Otherwise, this is basically her one phone call. She's also
okay.
Here's the deal though. She is I'm the detective on the case. I'm the head detective on the case. I don't know what's going on exactly. It looks like she's kind of been mixed up with the wrong crowd here. There was a drug bust, and she is bleeding rather profusely from the forehead. But right now, we have to keep her in the cell. She cannot leave, so she cannot get the medical attention that she probably desperately needs. So if you can pull her out of the cell here, then she could probably get bandaged up. But her forehead's got a deep gash in it, and right now we are understaffed, and we are not allowed to take any of the cell people, any of the people locked up down to the hospital. So.
Okay. Where is the precinct?
This is at 132 167th Street.
57th Street.
Yeah.
Okay. What avenue is that on?
Sorry, say that again.
What avenue is that on? 152nd and what avenue?
That's right near Broadway.
Broadway.
Yep.
Okay.
It's the
I'm
closest.
on my way.
All right, and here's the other thing: is you're going to now? Did she tell you the amount? She tell you what bail is?
No.
All right.
No, she didn't.
Bail's been set for 5,000. Okay.
Okay.
If you need to pull out the funds, you're going to want to go ahead and do that because the time for visitation ends soon. So if you can't make it tonight, you won't be able to see her. So you're going to want to grab those funds now.
Is there a way that you can that I can pay like part of it and get her out? Because I don't have $5,000.
They don't allow that. That is that's impossible. You have to post a full bail or else. And now she is. Oh boy, she's over here moaning now, basically, because she's probably in a lot of pain, to be quite honest.
Okay.
The way we found her, she might have been roughed up by the wrong people. Looks like some gang. Looks like some gang stuff. You know that old chestnut. All right, so I hung up on him. Now he's going to go pull cash out. And go to a rando. I don't even know if that's a real address.
No. First of all, he doesn't have that. He's gonna have to call my grandmother.
Yeah.
So
he's gonna go. But we'll find out. But here's the deal.
When are we gonna call him back?
Now that's what we have to talk about here.
Okay.
We can't call him back right now.
Right.
Live on the show.
He's driving to this place.
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
Right.
So here's what we're gonna do. Unhook the thing.
Yeah.
And then once the show ends, we can call him back.
Once the show ends?
Yeah.
This show was supposed to end 15 minutes ago.
You showed up late.
Okay.
So we started late. So we have... Let me check with the producer.
Oh, my God. He's going to panic.
Okay, we have 6 minutes left in the show. So, do you think, David? I know she's got to be upset about it. David, we've done this before, and what always happens? Everybody's fine in the end.
Yeah,
so don't worry about it.
They just get pissed off for a little while, and then they'll be like, "Well, if you're going to get paid, then fine," or
Exactly.
something.
But the way this works, we gotta wait it out. Now, I'm surprised he's not trying to call you back, is the only thing. Which, by the way, means that maybe he didn't buy it.
No, he brought it.
He bought it.
He brought it.
Okay.
He's trying to figure out what to do.
I wonder if that's even a real address. What did I say it was?
It's not a real address, and he's going to put that shit in his GPS and start driving.
And the 30...
My uncle doesn't have a good sense of direction.
67th Street?
In Broadway. That was like, where the fuck are you sending?
That's terrible.
Where does your uncle work?
It's someplace to do with print paper.
No, I just mean like in the city. He's in Manhattan.
I don't know where he is.
He probably didn't have a chance to write down the address.
And the 32nd precinct is like on 30th Street.
Yeah, none of that made sense.
Yeah.
I should have given him.
That's why I keep telling you.
I should have given him the place that I went to that one time. I was investigated by the Secret Service.
Oh.
For threatening the president's life.
Okay.
Live on the show. They didn't. Apparently, that's not a joke anymore. So.
No, it isn't.
But I don't know. David laughed.
When Bush was in office, it was funny.
Yeah, it was fine then, and then all of a sudden, in the chat room they say, "Dude brought it." Oh gosh,
that was a good prank call.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You did a good job though, because you made it believe. Here's the thing: I didn't realize you were gonna go so believable on it. I thought you were going to like make it like cartoony, and then when you were like believable, I was like, I guess I got to be a realistic copy. And then I said shit that doesn't even make sense, like sell people.
Yeah,
I was like, he was like, okay.
I'm sorry, I started touching you. I was just like, this is.
I was like, it's not my mom. It's because if we had to wait 6 minutes with my mom.
Well, we got 3. It's only 3 minutes left, and then you can give him a call.
My God, my mom would have been in Brooklyn.
So why don't we?
She would have came here.
Why don't we do this? Since we're wrapping up the show anyway, and you're getting ready to call your uncle back and let him know.
Yeah, why don't we call him on air and let's hear him curse us out?
Again, we can't call him on air because we don't have enough time. And what if we go over the time? We got to wrap at the time because he might be like, "Oh, I got a million things to ask you." So we'll wait the 2.5 minutes now. Before we go, where can people find you? Any plugs you've got? JJ Mattise.
I'm on Instagram as JJMattise. Same thing on Facebook. My next show is this Wednesday at the Grizzly Pear, 10 p.m. That's in West 4th Street.
Love that venue.
If you're in New York, come and see it. If you're not, stay where you're at.
There you go. David, do you have any plugs? Just say no. All right. And
I
then,
do, but
who cares?
I don't.
Where are we
my
at?
career's the
We
best.
have a minute and a half remaining. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining.
September 10th.
David again.
And then
Don't bother.
September
10th. By the way, remember
September
next
12th.
week, the 9/11 Memorial Show, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, podawful.tv. Stay tuned for that. Wednesday, we have Cringe versus Cringe, of course. Tune in Wednesdays, 8 p.m. for that, Eastern Time. That's New York time, folks. And, of course, Friday, we do our Friday Night Hangout Explosion, also 8 p.m. Always live, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, podawful.tv. All right, JJ, looks like we are almost out. If you want to give him a call back, what I'm going to do is, all right, I'm going to play the outro stuff, and then you can give him a call. Here we go. And until next time, have an awful day. Goodbye. All right, so you can call him now. Sorry about that.
It is okay.
Sorry about that.
You don't want to do that
take
on the
your time.
pod after?
No, I don't think so. We'll let JJ have her moment to take care of this.
He's not gonna be.
We'll find
He's gonna
out.
be frazzled.
Will you put it on speaker just so I can hear it?
Wade. Yeah. It was a joke. Wade. Yeah, I'm on a podcast, and a part of the podcast is to make a prank call. You okay?
He sounds mad.
Wade.
He's not responding.
Wade, I'm so sorry. Where are you? You all right? You called anybody? No. Okay. Where are you? It's not a real address.
It's not a real address. No, wait, that's such a bogus address. I'm sorry. Yeah, the guy, he sounded stupid. Yeah, he's not. I'm so sorry. And he said sell people. Sorry.
Thanks, pod people. Head over to podawful.com/iTunes and subscribe to us on iTunes. We're live every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern at podawful.tv. Love the show? Keep it going by donating to the Pizza Fund. podawful.com/support. Help keep Jesse from finally ending it all. The show never ends on Facebook. Join our group at podawful.com/group. Watch all our videos on YouTube. Subscribe at youtube.com/podawful. Hey, stupid girls! We're on all your favorite social media platforms. The name is always podawful. See you on Instagram or whatever. And anything else you need is at podawful.com.